vlog. Happy Saturday. I love a weekend. It's very cold outside and there's a crazy wind. But anyways, it's 7:30. Let's go to the gym. Also, hello. My name is Maite. If you're new here, welcome. Yeah, let's go to the gym and I'll talk to you about my week when I get back. Bye. I hope you're doing well. Hey guys, back from the gym. I showered. I look like Lord Farquaad. If you see anything white on my face, it's some type of cream moisturizer. The weather has been crazy. Ow, I just scratched my face. Yesterday, this is going to be kind of like a little podcast, I feel like, because I have a lot to tell you and talk to you about. Yesterday was Friday. I told Jomer, like, we need a date night. Like, the past 2 weekends we've been indoors because it's been so cold and I don't want to be outside. Like, it's not comfortable to be outside. I don't enjoy it, so we just stay in. But then sometimes you get sick of being in. And considering we're in for the majority of the week because we work from home. The weekends is when we like look up to like be out and about, but because it's been so cold or snowing or whatever, like we just stay indoors. And it's been good because we can chill and do other things here at the apartment, but at the same time, like mentally, you just need an escape to like go somewhere. So this week we decided, okay, on Friday we're gonna have date night. And then it was like super cold, like 20 degrees. And I told Omar, we can like Uber or Lyft to wherever we want to go. Just to go somewhere different, because we go to a lot of the restaurants that are close by. But I just wanted something different, like a change of scenery for it to feel like different for us as well. And have like a date night rather than just eating out because it's convenient. Like have a little bit more intention and put a little bit more intention to it. Also, I'm still sick, if you can hear. So we went to a Mexican restaurant in Park Slope that we've been before, and it was really good. And then when we left the restaurant, it was snowing, and I was like, "Wait, I wasn't expecting this." But our front desk person did tell us that it was gonna snow. We didn't know. It was a magical moment. That I look at the weather today, and it's like, and sorry, I know I talk about the weather, I feel like in every freaking vlog. It's 11 degrees, feels like -13, and there's a crazy wind that I don't know if you can hear it, but I've been hearing it here in the apartment. So today's gonna be one of those days when we potentially will not go anywhere. I have to get my eyebrows done. Honestly, like these eyebrows are so nasty. I don't remember the last time I went to thread them, but the place that I go to, I walk over to it and I don't have the energy to go and walk over there with this cold weather. And then Jomer told me that I could lift over there, but it sounds so wasteful. If it's a place that I can walk to Uber, like, or Lyft, I don't know, like, but then, you know, I understand now when people say like the winter uglies, because yeah, there are things that you stop doing because it's so cold you don't want to go outside to do them. For example, getting your eyebrows threaded. I feel like my eyebrows are the part of my face that actually helps to frame it, and I feel like it's all over the place at this point. As I said, I don't remember the last time I went to threading. It was probably in December and it's February already. So yeah, and you know, I'm not a person that cares too much about her appearance. Like I rock my curly hair. I don't use that much makeup, or I don't know why I say that much. I don't use makeup, point blank, period. And I don't really care how I look. I feel like as I've grown and became like more of an adult, I care a little bit more. But when I was like in college or at home in Puerto Rico, like I could care less how I look. Like if my hair was all crazy, I would just go out like that. And I always said like, oh, the person that I meet will love me that way. But sometimes I've been catching myself that I prefer myself when I'm like, my hair is a little bit brushed, or I put some lip balm on, or things like that. So now I do it for myself. But I don't know why I'm going on this tangent. I don't know how where that came from. But as I told you, I had a lot of things in my mind that I wanted to talk to you about. And then so that was yesterday. Today is Saturday, and I think I had a couple of things in my list of things that I wanted to do. One of them being I need to answer. I hate my voice when I'm congested. I can't stand this. So I'm gonna hear this back, and if I hate it, I'll probably cut it all up. So today I want to do the book club questions for the book that we read, the last book we read, which was The Hounding. We're meeting up tomorrow, which I'm a bit stressed about because with the cold, I'm like, I don't want to go anywhere. But I know it'll be good for me. So I gotta do that. I wanted to obviously go do some threading of my eyebrows. I'll definitely check the weather and see if it'll get better at some point. It doesn't look like it, honestly. It's gonna be 10 degrees for the rest of the day. And it'll go down to 6 degrees, 5 degrees. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be even colder. I can't. This is my second winter in New York, and the first winter wasn't this bad. And when we decided to move to New York, everyone told me like, oh, the winters are the worst. Like, you're gonna hate it. You're gonna be like somewhere warm. But I was like, yeah, I can handle the winter. Like, it's fine. And last winter was actually pretty good. I don't think there were like back-to-back days where the weather was like 10 degrees. Honestly, like I don't remember that. But this one has been rough. And now I understand why people say that winter in New York is difficult. Good thing is like the day outside looks beautiful, and I can show you later, but it's so cold. Also, I don't know if you can hear that. Those are my neighbors. They just talk very loudly and passionately to each other. That was one thing that I wanted to tell you. So anyways, today I woke up early at 7. I had my alarm at 6:30, and honestly, I'm enjoying waking up early on Saturdays to go to the gym. One, because the gym is not like there's not a lot of people at the gym, but two, because it's already 9:51 a.m. and I already went to the gym, showered, and I'm ready to conquer the day, even though my day is gonna be stay in. But the thing that I like is, there's people that they have to make their bed, like the first thing they do in their day is to make their bed, and that feels like they accomplished something. I don't care about making my bed, honestly. I don't make my bed, I don't think, any day. Only the days when I like wash the sheets and put them back on, that's the only time I make my bed. But to me, going to the gym gives me that. Like I love when the first thing I do in my day is go to the gym, because I feel that accomplishment. And then Saturdays and Sundays have been good for me because I can do like my full routine. I love to do like 30 minutes of weight training and then an hour walk. And let me just move here. An hour walk, and today I did that. I did like an hour and a half at the gym, and it felt so good. I was reading my book on the treadmill, which this book has been really fun to read. It's very easy. It's called See You Yesterday. I think I'm about halfway done. I walked for an hour today, so I kind of like made a little dent on it. I'm gonna continue reading it after I'm done here, but yeah. And I feel like during the week I can't do that because my gym opens at 6 a.m. So if I was able to go like at 5:30, I would definitely do it, but because it opens at 6, and I have a call at 8. I only have like an hour to work out basically, and then come here, shower, and all that stuff. So I have to cut my workouts short, which I don't enjoy. This week I took out I have a walking pad here, and I have a standing desk. It is a manual standing desk, so you have to like push the levers, like I don't know what to call it, but yeah, you need to crank something up for it to go up and down. And I don't know, this week was rough. And sorry, I know I'm all over the place, but this week was rough because let me see how I can talk to you without like having to. I feel like I'm so far away now. This week was rough because I didn't wake up to go to the gym. Honestly, until like Friday, I think was the first time I woke up early to go to the gym. The rest of the week, I didn't wake up early to go to the gym. And if I don't wake up and go to the gym and I stay in my pajamas all day, the probability of me going to the gym after work is, I would say, 0%. If I'm in my PJs at 6 p.m., you're not catching me changing and going to the gym. So I've been taking out my walking pad to at least get some movement in, because I do enjoy the movement, but I don't want to like, I don't know, it's a mental thing. It's so stupid. You can just change and go to the gym, but I don't know, there's a lot of like, so I don't do it. So anyways, because I've been needing to edit and stuff, what I've been doing is like putting my computer and editing in my standing desk while I walk, and that was pretty good. I haven't used that walking pad in a long time, honestly, so I was grateful for having it and being able to use it. Jomar was also like, oh, you're using your standing desk now. And it was a good week in that sense. But I feel like on Thursday, I did the walking pad while I was working, and that was nice. Sometimes I can't keep up. Like, walking, if I walk at like a speed that it's too fast, I can't like move my mouse and type. So I have to put it like at a speed of 2. And that way I can do both things, like walk and work. But obviously it doesn't stimulate my heart rate as much because I'm walking like slower. So yeah. And then on Thursday I walked during the day, and then I went to the gym later in the day. And I don't know, something clicked, and I remembered how much I enjoy like working out. So that I woke up early on Friday, went to the gym, woke up early today, went to the gym. So I feel like I need that reminder of like how good working out makes me feel. And I feel like I was like on a little rot. I wasn't feeling good with myself. I wasn't doing the workouts that I wanted to do. Also, I started like taking and grabbing weights that are a bit more heavy than what I've been using. I feel for like the past year, I honestly have been very stagnant with my workout. Like, obviously I go to the gym recurrently, I would say 3 to 4 times a week, and I try to move every day. But I was getting very comfortable with it. Like using weights that didn't feel like too crazy. And I feel like the issue with that was like working out on my own. Before, when I was in Houston, I feel like I was getting to the best shape that I've ever been because I was going to workouts with friends. I was doing group workouts. The coaches knew me, so they like helped me out and told me like, oh, you can go heavier, and like push me to do that. But when I moved to New York, I just work out with an app and I do things on my own. So I don't have that like coaching aspect or people telling me you can do more. So I stayed very complacent, I would say, with my workouts. I'm like, oh, I'm working out, whatever dumbbells I use, like at least I'm using something. But now I'm like, no, I want to go to like the heavy weights and like start working out again and building the strength. I want to feel strong. I want to build muscle. I want to feel powerful. I want to start running again, but obviously it's too cold, so that's not gonna happen yet. And then I was telling Jomar that I also want to, I do dumbbell workouts right now, and I feel like I want to continue doing that at least when I work out during the week, because it's a quick workout, 30 minutes in and out, and that's good for my schedule. But on Saturdays or Sundays, I want to start doing more barbell workouts. And I used to do CrossFit when I was in Houston. I did it for 2 years, and I feel like I want to start again, like building out like my 1 rep maxes in my squats, my deadlifts, my push presses, all of that. I want to start like building up that muscle again. So that might be something that I'll start, I don't know if tomorrow, but maybe at some point. And today when I went to the gym in the morning, I realized that if I want to do that and take like my sweet time, I gotta go to the gym pretty early during the weekend, like even at maybe 6, 7 a.m. So that way I can take my time and do whatever I want. I want it to be like more of a chill workout. I don't want it to be like, oh, I gotta do this because X, Y, and Z. It's like because I want to, and I want to build my strength. So that's something that I've been thinking about doing. But yeah, I think that was all I wanted to say. 16 minutes. You got a little podcast out of this. I don't know if I'm gonna put this in the video or should I just brain dump it somewhere else. TBD. But thanks to listening to me, and hopefully this makes sense. Also, we can get into the geopolitical issues that are happening with the United States, and within the United States, it's definitely a crazy time to be living it. I was telling Jomar that I'm sick right now of like making history. Like with everything that's happening, I truly want to live a chill life. And obviously when you think and you put it into perspective, like there's no, at no point you're gonna have world peace. That's the sad part of it. Like that's how the society works. That's how the world works. There has to be some give and take from different countries for the world to function, I guess. But to me, like I feel, and obviously I have this like public health background from my master's that also helped me see the world, I feel like a different way. But it's like, when is enough enough? Like we're putting people's lives in danger. We're putting children's lives in danger. Like for what? That's what I don't get. Why? Why are we doing this? Aren't the people that are at the top of the government supposed to care for their citizens no matter what? Like, you want the best for them. And everything, all I hear is like, oh, we gotta take this from this country, we gotta take this from this country, or we gotta like, I don't know, butt heads with X country. But like, where are we talking about children's educations? Where are we talking about helping parents with their kids and having like daycares accessible for them? Where are we talking about nutrition and how we should be helping out society to eat a more healthy and have a healthier lifestyle? Where are we talking about having fitness centers available for kids? And like, we don't hear about that stuff anymore. Everything I hear, it's like blah blah blah, we gotta take these people out so we can get their resources for us. Like, it's a very sad time that we're leaving in, and I'm sick of it, honestly. I also feel so impotent. Like sometimes I don't really know what I can do as a citizen, like as a person in society. I know there are like marches, and honestly I would love to assist them. I don't know why I don't, and maybe that's something that I gotta work with. I know there were marches when it was like very cold and people were out there, and I was like, well, I should have been there, but it's so cold too. So you have boundaries sometimes. I don't know, it's rough. Honestly, it is very difficult and rough, and I don't know what you're supposed to do, what's the right thing to do. I just want everyone to get along. That's what I want. But yeah, just know that I make these videos, and obviously I try to be as positive as I can, but there are things happening in the world, and I don't want these videos to be like, oh, I can ignore everything and just like la 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 live my life. Like, no, this affects everyone, and it's a political thing, but it affects everyone. So politics at this point is everything, and we gotta be aware of it, and we gotta figure out what we can do to support and help in a positive way. So that's another thing that I haven't been doing as much for the last couple of months. I used to do volunteering here in New York, and I feel I haven't done that in a while, so that's definitely something I want to pick up again and help out. So I'm gonna look for organizations where I can do some volunteering when it gets a bit more warm. For sure. But yeah, if you know of any organizations in New York, or even online, where we can support people in need, please leave it in the comments, and I will definitely take a look, and then other people can also take a look, and we can make a bigger impact together. But yeah, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I will see you later. Bye. Alrighty vlog, let's make breakfast. I don't know what I want to eat today, so TBD. Okay guys, do you want waffles, bagels, or hash browns? Like avocado toast hash browns with tofu scramble. Decisions. I think I'm gonna do the tofu scramble today because tomorrow I have appointments and I might need like a quicker breakfast. So let's do that. I'll show you, I guess. vlog. I hope you enjoyed the montage. Breakfast is served. I did tofu scramble with hash brown avocado toast. And we haven't had her in a while. We had the frappuccino, protein frappuccino coffee. Gonna eat this. Cheers. Bon appetit. Alrighty, vlog. All done with breakfast. It was delish. Now I'm in my little hobby nook right now. I have my book, my iPad, my computer, my needle pointing. I think I'm gonna edit a video. I mean, not edit a video, finish something up with a video for tomorrow and watch a YouTube video, and then I'll have to probably start cleaning the apartment a little bit. So it'll be like a reset day since it's too cold outside to do anything there. So yeah, it's gonna be a chill day at home. Alright, vlog. I've been sitting for like an hour-ish doing things, maybe 2 hours. But as you can see in every vlog, we end up in this room, the office, because your girl did laundry over the week, but it's all here and we gotta put it all away. We gotta fold. And you know, I know you might be tired of seeing this. This happens literally every single weekend that I have to figure out that section of the apartment. But you know, there are other priorities during the week, and I just leave the clothes for the weekend. Just a funsies. Fun stuff. Also, I checked, and the threading place, it's like a $6 lift. So I might take it to go over there, because honestly, like I feel like my face is gonna change if we do that. And I don't know, like, it also makes me feel better and more confident about myself. So I think I'm gonna do it. But I gotta get ready. Thankfully, I already showered, but I need to put all the layers on, order the lift, go over there, blah blah blah. So that'll definitely be something we do in a little bit. But I want to finish whatever I gotta do here at the apartment first. I also need to de-dust the surfaces, so that'll take me maybe like an hour. I think the place closes around 6. So obviously want to do that before 6. So let me do this quick. I don't think this will take me more than 30 minutes, honestly. So let's do that. Maybe put a vlog or something on while we do that, and then de-dust the surfaces, and then we can get ready and go do the threading. Also, again, sorry for like these vlogs lately have been like at home vlogs, but honestly, you saw me when I left the apartment. It was last vlog when I went to Trader Joe's. That has been the only time I've been out. And then yesterday, but you didn't see that. But yeah, I haven't been out and about in a long time. I do miss my days out and about. Tomorrow's gonna be a fun one, but if it's too cold, I don't know how I'm gonna deal with everything. So stay tuned. Alright, vlog, for X consecutive weekend, this has been picked up, and this as well. Yay! My brain feels better when that's picked up. Anyways, gonna do some laundry and then get ready and go get my eyebrows done. Alright, vlog, I bribed Jomar to going with me to the threading appointment. It was an easy bribe. I just told him that I would get him coffee, and he accepted my negotiation. So we're gonna go. This is the outfit that you won't be able to see. I'm using my anxiety sweater. These are the sweatband jeans from Rag & Bone. And my earmuffs or my ear warmer thing from Carhartt. And then I'm gonna put a puffer, a scarf, my gloves, and we're gonna take a lift. Let's do this. Oh, and my vegan fake UGG booties. Alrighty, threading completed. Feel like a new woman.
Nice.
Jomar, what were your thoughts?
Amazing, good video.
First time Jomar went with me ever. So what did you think threading was whenever I told you I was gonna go thread my eyebrows?
Pues
Con hilo.
sí, pero no se vea cómodo así.
Okay. Yep. Now we're walking to the coffee shop. I ordered the gingerbread latte. Very gingery.
Sí. No.
Y Jomar ordered the maple latte.
Me gusta más el maple.
I like that more the gingerbread one. So
Happy gingerbread.
happy that we ordered what we ordered.
Sweaty, eso sí va a
Coffee was delish. Now we're walking to get a little bite to eat at an empanada place. Valentine's Day garland. Y tiene rebelde. Love. Let's try it out. Jomar ordered 2 pizza and I ordered a veggie pastelón. They have RBD blasting. Has a lot of filling. It's okay. Jomar's name. Alrighty vlog, back at the apartment. We just had a little afternoon stroll. It was good. Coffee was really good, honestly. I'm so sad that we went there and the season's almost over. So we gotta go back-to-back weekends to have the gingerbread latte. Was super good. I really liked it. The empanada, I wasn't a fan of it. It was fine, honestly. I think like you can make better ones at home. No offense to their store, but I wasn't a fan, at least on the veggie one. And yeah, I think I'm gonna shower. Spider-Man just fell. RIP. But I think we're gonna have like a chill evening here at the apartment. So, oh, also, let me show you my eyebrows. They look so much better. I'm a new woman. Alrighty. Talk to you soon. I'm going to unbrick myself. It's time. Woo! Hello, hello. All showered. I forgot. I gotta do my book club questions, so let's do that. All right, so Miguel wrote the questions that we need to answer for the book club for The Hounding. This is the book that we're gonna be discussing, and he went like very deep, so I feel like I need to remember everything I read. He sent us 6 questions, so now I'm gonna write them down in the notebook that he gifted us, and I'll bring it with me tomorrow for our discussion. But I'll just read them to you in case you are reading the book and you want to respond to the questions. Question number 1, why did the men think Anne was trying to humiliate them or was defiant? 2, should the grandfather have been harsher raising the girls so that they could have fit better in society? 3, A lot of men were considered too soft, whereas the women were too strong. What does that say about society in the 18th century, and how does it compare to the 21st century? That's a hard one for me. 4. How do you think each character's personality influenced their view of the girls? 5. Why do you think Pete was so insistent on spreading the rumor? 6. Which perspective was more interesting to read from and why? So now I gotta do some research and remember what I read. So it'll probably take me a couple of minutes to finish this up, and then I think I'm gonna start making dinner in a little bit. So, and today we're making spaghetti squash. So stay tuned for that. All done with my book club questions. Now let's make some food because I'm hungry. All right, the oven is preheating. All right, I washed the spaghetti squash. Now I have to cut it. Wish me luck. Oh, this one's an easy one. ¿Qué? Ta-da! Now we gotta de-seed the spaghetti squash. Take everything off. I find it's easier to do with a spoon, so I'll just do basically this. And this one doesn't have that many seeds, so that's good. Now I'll throw the seeds in the compost. After you de-seed the spaghetti squash, let's just... I washed this tray where I'm gonna put it. And I'm gonna spray it with avocado oil and put a little bit of salt on top, and that's it. Once that's done, you just flip them and wait until the oven is preheated so you can put them in there. I preheated my oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and the spaghetti squash needs to be in there for 35 to 40 minutes, or until they're like tender enough to like kind of brush your fork through it. All right, the oven is preheated. Let's put that in there. See you in 40 minutes. Toodles. All right, I'm gonna accompany my spaghetti squash with these Gardein ground beef crumbles, Trader Joe's peppers and onions, and marinara sauce. Gonna put it all in my pan, mix it up, and then that's it. Put it on top of the spaghetti squash. I'll show you. served. Let's just try a bite. Jomar told me this morning that I should have tried the tofu scramble on camera. But that one was fine. Let's get a bite with everything. Spaghetti squash and the crumbles. Cheers. This is good. I'm gonna sit down, eat my huge bowl of spaghetti squash and beefless grounds, open an Athletic Brewing non-alcoholic beer, and eat. Buen provecho. Cheers. ¿Esa otra mano que no era? Oh my gosh, that was amazing. I'm super full right now. But I'm gonna leave the vlog here. I know this one's a bit longer and I hope you enjoyed it because I know the last one was very short. So this is my gift to you. I hope you have a good day. Come back to the next video. It's gonna be tomorrow. Tomorrow is Benito Bowl. I'm super excited. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Mwah.